Hello everyone, we're going to look at the kind of quantitative form of DELSU questions. Number 39 says, given that A3, 4A3 is equals to 11 and 16B4 is equals to 5, should find X if 11A6B5 is equals to X. Okay, let's look at how we're going to find the X. Okay, look at it very well. Answers are there. We said here that in this particular thing, A means multiplication while B stands for division. So 4A3 means 4 times 3. Okay, and in multiplication you minus 1 from it. So 4 times 3 minus 1, that is 12 minus 1. Okay, which will give us 11, and which is there. If you look at it, it's equals to 11. So it tallies, just like a quantitative that you are doing. You practice 2 quantitative before you answer the one they say you should answer. Then for 16B4 equals to 5, recall B is division, so whenever you divide you add 1, so it becomes 16 divided by 4, which is equals to 4 plus 1, which is 5. Then the one they ask us to do is 16A 11A 6B5 equals to X. That means A is multiplication, 16 times 11 times by 6 minus 1 divided by 5. The division is addition 1 equals to X. 66 minus 1 divided by 5 plus 1, which is 65 minus 5 divided by 5, which will give us 13. Then you add 1 to it. That will give us what? That will give us 14. So X is equal to 14. Okay. So in each division you add 1, then multiplication you subtract 1. A for multiplication, B for division. So that is how to solve that particular example. Okay, we are going to the next question. Next question says that number 40, given that 3T4Q2 is equals to 6 and 4T3Q2 is equals to 7, find X if 4T2Q6 is equals to X. Okay, now in this particular one we have to do trial and error and ascertain what is T or what should be Q. Okay, now here we're going to solve it. Yeah, look at it very well. So we now have that here. T stands for multiplication, Q stands for addition in this context. So it becomes 3T4Q2 is equals to 6. That means T multiplication 3 times 4, okay, minus that same 4 again plus 2, okay, overall equals to 6. Then 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. That's correct. Okay, the next one is 4T3Q2 is equal to 7. That is 4 times 2. T is multiplication. Then we have 3Q2, okay, which is 2 times 2 plus 6, which is equal to X. Then add everything together, it becomes 8 minus 8 equals to what? X. Okay, that is how to solve that particular one. Then okay, that's for the question they ask. Okay, look up at it at the top, you see the question they ask. So you multiply NT, and for Q you do what? You add. That is how to solve that particular question. Okay, so we're going to the next question. We're going to go to the next question. Okay, please don't be offended. We get to the next question. Okay. The next question says, given that Sm is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3, okay, so we should find the square root of S10, and we'll have m minus 3. Okay, we should find the square root of S10. So how do we find the square root of S10? That's just how we're going to solve it. Okay, so we're going to look at the solution. This look like sequence and series, so we're going to look at the solution. Okay, the solution says here that Sm1 plus 2 plus 3 is equals to m minus 3. If you look at it very well, Sm is what? M minus 3. That means that for you to get it, you have to subtract whatever that is m and get your answer there. Then you square it and you get your answer. So it becomes 10 minus 3, which will give us what? 7, and square root of 7 will give us 2 point something. Okay, that's 2.65. So that is the answer to that particular question. I'm sorry, the thing was not that visible, but that is the answer to the question. So that is the extract we have from the quantitative like questions that they ask in DELSU. So you see that DELSU questions are diverse. So what you have to do here is you make sure you reason and think the question before you answer the question. So I would like you to try the number 44. 4p3m6 equals to 18. 3p2m3 is equals to 9. They say you should find x on that. So try your best. Okay, solve. The options are there. If you can get the answer, that means you really understood how to deal with this pattern of DELSU question. So if you look at it very well, it looks like quantitative try and error method. Okay, I will leave it.